All right.
This is definitely the latest we've ever recorded a podcast.
Yeah, it's shit. Yeah, it's late. It's very late. But we had
It's
to do it. It had to
so late.
it had to be previews. Our listeners are great, but they like reviews better than previews, but we still stick to the fact that we need to do a preview because why not? Right? I mean, previews are good. Well, you should know what you're walking into.
That's our model.
That's true. Preview, review. And the review usually is thick because they usually bring everybody on the review.
Yeah,
But we got some more stuff announced today, so it's good. It's good.
it's
But
good.
based on that, welcome back, everybody, to the Backstage Boys podcast, episode number 38, the preview of AAW's Never Say Die, the kickoff show to the summer. Basil, how's it going? I didn't do the
Going good.
I didn't do the Trololo
Dude, it's
Coos.
it's it's 1:15 in the morning.
I'm
Nobody feels
up.
like yelling right now.
I'm up. I just recorded Total Nonstop Impact for an hour, and I'm getting right to. I mean, I'm podcasting, and it's 1:15 in the morning. We
Yeah.
we're going late, but
And
we
our
got
5-minute warm up turned into 35 minutes.
35 minutes talking about everything and everything. But here we are. We're gonna run down. So we're gonna just make it's not gonna be too long. We're not gonna keep ourselves and the listeners too long because we're gonna be back soon after the show to break it down. But we'll just run down what was announced so far to date and a couple things that announced today. So that's a good thing. We'll run that down. We'll do the show and we'll come back and break it down. What do you say?
Let's do it.
All right, sounds good. All right, let's see what we got here. Let me start at the beginning. First match, I think the first match announced, I believe, was Jimmy and Manser. Loser leaves AAW match. Anything goes. Right. So this was a built. This has been a built feud. This is probably the feud of the year so far. I would say.
Yeah.
Um, this one's been built for 6 months. Am I remembering that correctly? At least, maybe not six, maybe 4 months. Four shows.
Uh, it's been a while now.
Yeah. They've interfered. They've taken this over to Austin. This blended into Austin, Texas. So this is a good feud. I don't know if you knew about this, but Manser's mom was in the crowd in Austin.
No, no, I saw that. I was watching the
Hey, you're
show.
watching? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Manser's mom was in the crowd. That was,
Support the squad.
dude, it was really his mom. It
Yeah,
was, it
I
was really
know.
his mother. Shoot mom. It
Shoot
was
mom,
shoot
dude.
mother in the crowd, man.
I don't know it's something about Texas that brings moms out. I mean, we had ACH's mom
Yeah,
last show.
that's true. That's true. I was there was a lot of profanity and f bombs with mom in the audience. I was a little worried about that. I said, if my mom was in the audience and she heard all those f bombs, she would not be happy with me. But Miss Mama Manser was okay. She was a sport. She took a lot of profanity and yelling and whatnot, but she's great. But so this is a big one. This one's oh my God. Are you all right? Are you dying? It's late.
No, it's just late. That's all it was.
But so we'll see, man. This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a brawl. These two have had some good bloody matches. I have a feeling this is gonna be the bloodiest.
I'm
Huh?
just I'm just trying to think of the outcomes of this match, and I legitimately do not know the outcome of this match. And just I'm just trying to rack my brains over like what like the post warfare of all this is gonna happen. What's like because I don't want to see either of them leave. I mean, Jimmy is an OG of the
Jimmy's
company. His I mean
day
we had
one
his,
guy.
we had his banner up. I
Yeah,
mean the only
he's the
reason we
only
took his
active
banner
one, right?
down the only reason we took his banner down was because he came back and then we replaced it with Jim, which
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even notice that. Jimmy's banner is down and replaced with Jim. Are you
yeah
serious? Holy
yeah
dude! This whole time I did not even notice that Jimmy's banner is down because he's
seriously.
active.
Yeah, it was Jim's banner wasn't an original banner, which is crazy.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy. It's Jimmy with
So
Jim,
we have Tyler Black, Seth Rollins. We have Heidi
Heidi,
Lovelace, who's Ruby Riot,
Jerry
Tommaso
Lynn,
Ciampa,
yeah,
Jerry Lynn,
yeah,
Silas, Jim,
Dan Lawrence.
Dan Lawrence, and
We're,
one more.
we're missing
What's
one.
I feel
Who's the
like
other
we're
one?
missing one.
Should be Danny Daniels.
No. Danny Daniels is still active, sir.
Wait, who was the other one?
I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God.
Don't we have pictures of this haven't I taken pictures of this poster?
Ian has some photos of that splash. Oh, this is gonna bug me now. Who the hell is
Could
that
still Oh,
last
dude,
man?
expect a text from Nate tomorrow morning.
You idiots! How are you so stupid,
You're
both of
so
you?
dumb. How do you not know what's going on?
You two are so dumb. I'm so disappointed. Nate gets mad when we mess up details. But
Yeah,
god
well,
damn it, Nate. There's a lot of details here. Oh,
there's a
wait, wait,
lot of
wait.
details.
I got the photo.
What is it?
Ah, you know what we forgot?
Hmm.
Shane Hollister.
Shane Hollister.
Dude,
How could we forget our boy Shane?
that's kind of cool that we put Shane and Dan Lawrence on. Those are two guys that I feel a lot of the modern AW fans have no idea who those two guys are.
Dude, every AAW fan needs to fucking know about Shane Hollister.
Shane Hollister
I will
was
preach that shit till the day I die.
he was the bridge to the current.
Go
It
on,
started with
go on
Shane Hollister.
AAW on demand.
Yeah,
Look up shit from like 2011, 2012, and
yeah.
and dude, even Scarlett was his valet.
Scarlett was his valet, as she was. Shane was on fire, man, in 2011, right? 11.
2011 through
Uh,
2013.
yeah. Shane Hollister was, dude. The Shane Hollister like that hand and leg gesture thing,
Dude was
hilarious.
great.
But no, Shane Hollister was like the fuck. He was the man, dude. I love Shane Hollister. Yeah, I was.
He
I have.
really was.
I took 3 mark photos of Shane Hollister. I mean, like I got pictures with Shane Hollister because I was a mark.
Hey, there is nothing wrong with um
Being a mark for Shane Hollister.
hell no.
No, it was great. I think it was a sad thing that I think Shane, number one, I think things started getting overshadowed when like a lot of fly-ins came in. A lot of indie booms started happening, and Shane just kind of got lost in the shuffle a little bit. But then the other part of it was
He retired.
he retired too. He had to start a family, and I think he kind of got thrown off on things. He went in a different direction with his family and everything, and I think he tried a couple of comebacks, but not in AEW. Nothing. He stayed in Iowa.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's doing that SCW.
yeah, I really wish he would have given AEW another chance. I know for a fact I can reveal one thing here that I don't think even you knew that um, when we did the Heritage Battle Royal in LaSalle, Shane Hollister was asked to come back. And
No.
yeah, Danny contacted Shane and he said, why don't you come in this? Because I mean, from Iowa to LaSalle is nothing.
Yeah.
Be a great surprise, but he said no. He said, I can't do it. I think he felt he wasn't in ring shape. He didn't look good. And he's like, no, turned him down. I was like, man, how cool would it have been? Shane Hollister showed up in the Heritage Battle Royal, man. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been fun. I told Danny he should have jumped in there. He was the first Heritage champion. He should have jumped in there. He should have jumped in and thrown Paco out.
That's crazy.
But I don't know if anybody knows. Little known fact about Danny Daniels is the first Heritage champion. You know that?
I did not.
He was the okay. This is a great story. He was so the Heritage title was originally the AAW Cruiserweight title,
Okay.
and Danny was the Cruiserweight champion. But then, if you watch the promo, he started gaining weight, so he was not a Cruiserweight anymore. So he renamed it the AAW Heritage title. He's like, I was getting fat, so I was no longer a Cruiserweight. But there's a promo. There's a promo of the change. I think Rob recently watched it, and he was like tripping out, laughing because it was like he popped.
He literally changed the title from cruiserweight to fucking heritage because he gained 5 pounds.
He was not a Cruiserweight anymore.
Oh my god. That's the biggest work ever in history.
Best. It's the best. I think. Here's what I want to do. If Jake is there early on Friday, I want to get a picture of Danny with the Heritage belt on promo photo.
Oh my
Like the
god.
first champion. Come on, we have to. We have to just
The first in the current.
first in the current. We gotta come on. We gotta do it. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun. So let's try. All right, back to match breakdown.
We got one match down.
This is good. This is good. All right, so next one.
Well,
Speaking of
speaking of
heritage,
heritage,
Jake
speaking of
something taking on Trey Miguel, heritage title. This is cool because we were we felt Trey was ready for a heritage shot for a while. Like basically, like Trey and Myron, I felt were two guys who are really ready to take in the heritage contendership. You know, they've been in that position where it's like, okay, cool. Like this is the next evolution for them.
yeah,
I think this is a perfect match because it shows Jake, who is the future, who is the future of AAW. Like this guy is his big win at Taking No Prisoners was like huge. I mean, I think it was a highlight of the show. Jake, I think, did steal the show. That I mean, with the two big angles he had. So it's the current heritage title holder with with the momentum he has, and that's showing that future, and then against the guy who was pretty much ready to level up into that. So I think it's good. I think it's a good match. This is a fun match. This is going to be something that really shows that hey, we are looking to elevate guys to next levels. I think it's a natural progression. So I'm looking forward to it. I think Jake's just too on fire right now, though. My prediction on this one, I think Jake is retaining.
yeah, I agree.
And we want to disclaim this again, guys, is that uh, we do these previews without previous knowledge of any outcomes. We purposely do them before we have any knowledge of anything. So we are doing this like truly from a fan perspective, from a what we want to see perspective kind of thing. So disclaimer that out. We're not just kayfabing everybody like, oh, he's not good at winning. You know, like when we actually know anything. We purposely do it this way. That's
Yeah.
the safeguard I can put into place with you guys. So for sure. All right, cool. What else we got here? All right, big one, Basil. Kingston Stallion taking on Myron Reed and AR Fox. So Firefox taking on wrestling. Is there even a wrestling anymore? Are we?
I mean, we'll find out.
Yeah, I mean that's the story has to continue because Jake went on his own. He lone wolfed it, man. He turned on David Starr. So and he was the only one in house that day. So this is very interesting. Now everybody but Starr is in the house. This is interesting.
Yeah. So I mean, and what's going to happen with Jake and Kurt? Because I
I am
mean, they're the
curious.
original tag team.
Right, and that's the interesting thing. It's
I mean,
like,
they've been
no,
a tag team since before um
yeah, I believe that.
even wrestling was a thing.
Yes, yeah. What were they calling themselves? Cowboys from Hell or something? Like it was like
No, they
unofficially.
came out to Cowboys from Hell.
Yeah, it was like unofficially they were calling. I forgot what they were calling themselves. They had some like there was some like temporary working name that they put into place. I can't remember what it was though. But yeah, no, they're the original. So all in the house. Let's see what happens. This will be interesting. I'm gonna go with hey, Firefox, man. Firefox is always hot. They always got too much going on. Momentum
Sure.
for them is too high, always.
Yeah, I mean, it really just depends on what's happening with wrestling or whatever there is with wrestling.
And wrestling's too much in disarray, man. Too much
Yeah.
conflict. Too much conflict. So Firefox for me. All right. Next one. Statlander taking on Priscilla Kelly.
This is going to be fun.
This will be fun. I think it's safe to say the winner of this, I think, will be in line for a women's title shot. So I think that's a pretty big deal on this one. Priscilla Kelly very much impressed in Austin. People really liked. She did a good job. She really against
Yeah.
Jess. Priscilla Kelly is cool, man. And then Statlander is great. Like she's winning me over more and more. That's the third appearance we've had, right? Statlander.
Yeah, third appearance.
She's cool, man. She's different. That's why I think she's a very different character. I think what's the character Basil? She's like an alien or something.
Yeah, Alien.
That's and where is she based? Is she Midwest based or what? I don't even
No,
know.
New York. She trained out of Creative Pro. She's from the same place MJF trained out of.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
your boy, your little brother, MJF.
My little boy.
You know, it's amazing how many people, like different podcasts I listen to and stuff, everybody is pegging him as the next big star. Like they're like this kid is gonna be it. He's the only one to doing it to that level, at playing a heel to that level right now. Like people with a lot of knowledge they're saying he's the next one, man. And I think we all kind of knew that, right? Like you knew it very early on. You've been friend and supporter very early with him.
Oh, dude, I was on that bandwagon before there was a bandwagon.
Where did you see him first?
So after he won the CZW Wire Championship, there was a picture. I think he went to like a Sears or a Kmart and literally took promo pictures at their
Kmart, yeah. I
yeah
remember.
at their studio, like in their little fake studio thing.
Yeah.
But he took really bad ones, I think, on purpose.
Yeah. Like at least
And
the background was visible, like cashiers, the clothing section and shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah,
That got him
it
over, like that got him noticed.
that
What
that got him noticed.
what was his debut with us? I can't remember. What was his debut? I don't even remember.
Summer. It was summer of. It was our winter of last year, like early winter of last year. January of last year
Against who?
because oh fuck.
I can't remember.
Because I remember at Windy City Classic, he had the vignette. Windy City Classic 2017. There
Hmm.
was the vignette of him saying he's coming to AAW.
Oh, okay. Dying. Late night dying.
No, dude, just
Dying.
dry throat, man.
Dying. Yeah, I can't remember who his debut was against, but man, what a
I think it was
rise
against
and
like Paco or something.
had to be. I think it was against Paco actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next one. We covered Mance and Jimmy. All right, this one. Our tag team titles are finally back in the house, and because they've been gone, there was injury. Santana was injured. LAX bringing the belts back against the Besties and the Rascals. This is one of those matches where I'm like, I don't even care who wins. I just think this is gonna be a great match. But I would like to see. I think the Rascals are on fire. They got the tag title match coming up at Slammiversary also against LAX.
Yeah.
I love when a national feud carries regionally. I love it. I'm a big mark for that. I think it's fun to see when national feuds are acted out essentially in smaller markets too, because it's like adds the believability of like the fact that these guys are legit feuding everywhere. I'm gonna go with the Rascals on this just because I think that the momentum will be the story they can come out with. They win the belts here. They win them at Slammiversary. It'll be like, oh, and these guys just beat these guys for two different titles.
Yeah.
So that could be. But the Besties are in there. You know, the Besties. Rob just announced a Besties movie coming up. I think that'll be. The Besties got a lot of momentum right now again. So this one's an edge of your seat one. I think this will steal the show personally.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna this. I mean, Bessie's always put on a great show.
Yeah, for two guys who couldn't be more opposite, they work really well together.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm going with Rascals. You with the Rascals on this?
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Um. Damn. I'm like legit racking my brain over this.
This is a tough one. This is a very tough one.
I mean, Rascals haven't had those titles in a minute,
Yeah, it's been a long time.
but I feel like I don't know. I gotta go with Besties on this one.
Besties, okay.
I,
I think
I,
they're
I
prime too. Yeah.
it's crazy that we're both not picking LAX, which is
I I think that the other teams are hungry. I think the Rascals are just they got too much fire right now. I think they're right now the Rascals are completely in a different zone. They've upped their game everywhere. I think it's their time. I love
yeah.
LAX, but I just think that's the other team's time. Right. I think as far as for announced, there's only one more. No, two more. Okay, so I'm gonna go. We just got announced today. It's gonna be Congo Kong taking on Fatu. Jacob with Armando Alejandro Estrada. Excuse. What's
Yeah.
the thing he says? Escúchame.
Escúchame,
Eh, escúchame.
escúchame.
I love it. I didn't watch WWE with this guy, but I knew in passing, but I love the cigar breaking in half to like indicate to break the opponent. I
Dude,
love
that's
the
that's OG
escúchame.
when Umaga when he was with Umaga,
Yeah,
that's what he did. That's where he made that from.
I love it. I love the escúchame. This guy's great. I have not gotten a chance to talk to him. I want to actually converse with the guy this time.
Good
Uh,
people.
yeah, he's a good guy. Good guy. I think he's one of mine. I think he's part of the Brown Town, man. He's one of ours. One of the South
One
Asian
of
Brown.
us. One
One of
of
us.
us.
I gotta talk to that. I gotta talk to him. He's great talent though. I am so especially for a guy who was away for so long, right? He
Yeah,
was away for years.
for a minute.
Yeah, so good for him. So that's and then we got one more announced, and it's mystery match. It's Sami against question mark. Who's question mark? You ask. We don't know. That's why it's a
Stone
question
Cold.
mark. It's Stone Cold. He challenged Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He
Did Stone
challenges
Cold
Stone
reply?
Cold every time.
Does he really? Is that the thing?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That makes me happy to see that he just keeps calling out Steve Austin. That's funny. But no, it's against question mark, so we don't know. It's gonna be, I don't know if it's he's got somebody in mind, somebody from the back, whatever it's gonna be. You just know that Sammy's gonna go insane because that's what
Yeah.
Sammy does. He's nuts. But that's all that's announced. As you know, AAW doesn't end there. There's always day of stuff. There's stuff you weren't expecting. So keep an eye. Be ready for it. 7:30 at Bourbon Street, which is the roughest venue on a Friday, but we moved it to Friday because of Fighter Fest. We had to move it. Uh, but hopefully it works out and the crowd is happy about that and they can watch Fighter Fest,
Yeah,
especially because it's free.
they get to watch both shows, and
Yeah.
I think that's awesome of AEW to move it
Awesome of
because
Bourbon Street to compensate or to not compensate. Jesus Christ, it's 1:30 in the morning. What the hell? What word I'm looking for? Not compensate. Why can't neither of us think of this word? Fuck.
yeah.
Damn it! You keep talking. I'm gonna look up what word I'm thinking of right now. Not
I
Jesus. I can't
dude,
remember.
we're
Accommodate. Accommodate.
accommodate.
Oh God.
Oh
Wow.
boy,
Oh God.
we need to wrap this up.
We covered everything, right? We're good.
We're good. Bye guys. Okay.
We're gonna we got some cool stuff. Where Rob is gonna go bananas at this one. Real
Rob
quick.
and I are both getting there early.
Yeah, I'm looking to get there a little early myself, and
I want to be there before 4 o'clock. I want to like if I can get there by 3:30, I'll be really happy.
there's a lot to do, man. Rob, as you guys know, has put out a bunch of new stuff. The Eddie Kingston film was a huge success, huge. That was a big one. He put out the AAW Live Experience video that went out. He's worked. There's a preview for the Besties one coming out. He's got other stuff in the works, so check those out at AAW Pro on YouTube. So, and there's a lot. I'm sure you have a photo project that we talked about earlier today that you're going to work on.
Yep.
We have been, as you guys have seen on our social media, we've been very much we've been very much putting out there a lot of our history and about our crew, our little family here. We've been talking a lot about what makes AAW what it is from the inside out. And that's a big, important part to us. I think we're going to really work on um, bringing that more to you guys, kind of peeling back that curtain a little bit, showing you that side of the what makes AEW work. So that's part of some of our stuff coming up. Like I said, film stuff. We got a ton of stuff, and then we head into Milwaukee in a month. So it's a busy few weeks. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Stay tuned. So let me get the plugs in on where to find the show, and you can plug your stuff, and then we can get out of here. What do you say?
That sounded weird.
All right. Or you can plug your stuff. All right, guys, you can find this show wherever podcasts are found: Apple, iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Google Play, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Spotify, and YouTube. Remember, with YouTube, if you subscribe at the Backstage Boys podcast on YouTube, you get this podcast on YouTube about a half a day early. So subscribe on there, get on there. If you're a night owl, this is perfect for you because you'll have it before the morning crew does on iTunes. But get on there, definitely leave comments, rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend, tell your mother, tell Danny Daniels, because I don't think I ever listened to us yet, Basil. Not once. Not once.
Probably not.
No. So that's gonna be my new closer. Tell
Danny,
your mom.
don't listen to the old episodes where we shit talk you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's gonna be my new closer now. Tell your mother, tell your friend, tell your mother, tell your grandmother, tell Danny Daniels. But we're also on a bunch of other podcast outlets that the show has been picked up by. So like random ones that I can't even name. There's a ton of smaller podcast platforms. If you're one who doesn't listen to any of those ones I mentioned, and you listen to the smaller ones, we're probably on there too. So subscribe. Don't forget. Check us out there. And you can follow us on social media on Facebook at The BSB Show. Type in The BSB Show or The Backstage Boys Podcast in the search. Comes right up. On Twitter at the same, at The BSB Show. And, Basil, Instagram. Is we ready yet? Because your editing's done, right? Impact editing's done. What else we got left?
Dude, it's like 2 a.m. I don't really care about Instagram today. Next week I'll get to it.
Next week it is. We're gonna get to it. Hopefully it's a little early, but all right. So that's all the plugs for the show. Basil, where can they find you?
Instagram and Twitter at BZ. That's a B, 2 E's, 4 Z's, and a Y. And then all my pictures are at basilmahmood.com. BASILMAHMUD.com.
All right. You guys
Where could they find you, Trent?
Oh, well, I was waiting for that. You guys can find me at Vanilla Joke on Instagram and Twitter. Connect with me there, or at Hemi Music, HEMIMUSIC. That's my band. A lot of my band songs have been featured in some AAW videos recently, Impact Wrestling. I'm working on a couple new things, so check it out. Connect with me on both of those guys, and we will. Any feedback, always welcome. Get a hold of us. Basil's social media.
Unless it's bad.
No, it's bad.
I don't want to hear it.
If it's bad, send it to referee Nate Speckman on Twitter. Ref Nate Speckman on Twitter.
If his DMs are open, please just slide it all in there.
Slide everything, maybe even some selfies below the waist. Maybe he'll want some of those too. He's a happily married man, ladies. That's just putting that out there, okay? All right, guys.
Unhappily married. I'm sorry, that was really rude.
Any bad feedback you have for us, send it to him because Nate will compile it into one big spreadsheet, and then he'll yell at us with all of it, with his feedback as well. Because Nate likes to tell us what we did wrong. He's our fact-checking master. And he's like, you guys are terrible. You screwed up this, and this. So get it over to Nate. But guys, don't forget to check out Rob Malinowski at The Polish Rob on Twitter. Check him out. He's the film guy.
On Instagram, it's One Polish Rob.
The number one Polish Rob. Connect with Rob as well. See the movies, see the trailers, get a visual on what's coming out, what's been out. That's all the rage, on wrestling movies right now. So many films. Take a look at that. But that's the preview, guys. We'll see you at Bourbon Street, 115 Bourbon Street in Marionette Park, Illinois. 7:30 is bell time. I'm not sure if we have any Fight for the Futures, Basil. We'll see. I need to bring that back.
That's something that we definitely need to bring back.
We got to talk about that. That's going to come up. That's certain talking to. But guys, get your tickets. Maybe if you don't have them yet, get them online. There's only not too many remaining, so get them now at the door. Whatever you need to do, but just get in there. This is the kickoff to the summer, so don't miss out. We will see you guys back next week when we break down the show. Hopefully, Basil, we can get the whole ZMT crew on this. I think so, right?
I think that's possible.
Well, they're all going to be there.
We just had we have a messed up schedule this upcoming week, and with the show on Friday, the next time we would have been able to record a podcast would have been Thursday night, and that's just too late.
Yeah, it would have been way too late for everybody. So we wanted to get this out before the show with plenty of time. But the breakdown will get out. We'll definitely have plenty of time. Hopefully we'll try early in the week. So guys, connect with us, and we will see you at the show, Bourbon Street.
Bye.
Bye bye.